Hey, hey, intro music. We have sound, we have vision. My name's Fraser Sharp. Just call me Blades, and we're going to be playing Naval Action. Hey, what are we doing? What are we doing? Crafting and pirating, huh? Huh? Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Right. Servers are up. Let's, don't want that, want this. Crafting, huh? Oh, we've got stuff to collect, so let's collect it. Fur, yeah, there's only a little bit of fur knocking around. Iron, yeah, we'll take some of that. Coal, yeah. Teak, Still collecting teak. Mahoganies. Shipyard, no. Hemp, yes please. So hemp is probably my bottleneck, I think. Hemp and stone. We'll take a look at that. Alright. That's okay. Stone. Oh no, hemp's okay. Looks okay anyway. Stone's a bit low. Alright. So what are we crafting? What have we got? Alright. Got 4 of those. At craft level 2. That's a 2-2. I've got a shipyard 2. Got craft level 2. Let's make some of those. I've got 4. 4 of them. Alright. Good point. Doesn't matter. So, La Grosse Venture. The big venture. Pretty cheap to craft. Gets you 116 experience crafting. $950 doubloons. 720 provisions. So provisions are getting pretty high. Yeah, hemp is probably the biggest problem there. Alright, we'll make some of these. So yeah, puts my name on. Gives me this. Look at that speed. Keep that in mind. I'm just doing this for the XP. So I'm not really too bothered about the ships themselves. I will use up the last one. There we go. Alright. $659.95. Don't think I can do any more, can I? What do we got here? Trader's Brig. Indiaman. Indy. Little Renemy. Yeah. Hemp. 269. And I think I'll leave it. So yeah. Hemp ran out. That's interesting. Don't think I can get any more. No, I can't. Okay. So, crafting wise, we're bordering on craft level 3. I'll leave it there. I'm not in a rush for craft levels. Craft level 3 will open up frigates. Interesting. And we're not getting the stuff back, are we? Alright. Can sell these, but I wouldn't sell what I've just made to my worst enemy. They're not very good. Pretty rubbish, actually. Yeah. Solar Grove Venture. Is it any good? Shall we find out? Did we just make... No, that's crafted by Admiralty. Okay. I'll keep hold of that one then. Alright, I think I'm happy with that. Let's go and have a look at the Glugro Venture. I did make one. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I think yesterday. So that I could have a look at it. Yeah, I did. Good. Right, this is Glugro Venture. Yeah, you can see I've been practicing. I've put the old flag officer and auto cargo distribution on it. And this has a little turn of speed. I made it out of Fur-S. Woods. Very bad armour. Not brilliant here. Added crew. Well, not bad on speed at 14.73. To give you an idea, a basic trader's brig comes in at about 13.62. Ah. 13.5 now. A trader's brig using Fur-S comes in at 14.94. Oh. It's still slightly slower. But it does have a bigger cargo hold, only by 200 though. And you lose shallow water. This is a deep water craft. As it's frigate sized. Which is interesting because it's got a battle rating of 40, which I thought would make it shallow water, but it doesn't. I can hardly see that, it's dark. It's frigate sized. Got guns on it, haven't I? Yeah, 29 pounders, so that's a good step up from the trader's brig. Yeah. And it requires Just one hull repair. Okay. Lovely. So this is Le Gros Adventure. Is it any good? Well, it's got speed. I'll give it that. Oh, no. That could be a bad target. That'd be better. So let's look at the dynamics of this ship. Oh, that's coming towards us. Let's not look at the well, we'll look at the dynamics of this ship in a second. That's downwind. That's a crosswind. There. On the crosswind. He's going to turn. Okay. So I want to be in front of this guy. Over here. Yeah. This isn't going to work, is it, against the wind? Now, frigates against the wind don't particularly work well. If we attack from this position here. 3, 2, 1, turn. Let's see what it can do. Alright, we're heading in the right direction. We've got the trader's brig where we want it. Let's see what we can do with it. So I have been out practicing, so getting me positional play. This isn't a bad setup. This looks okay. The ship itself, is it 2 decks or just one? It's 1 deck. 1 deck of guns. Alright. And it's got good acceleration. Right, we're already overspeeding. As you can see, we're going past our target. We get 10 guns. Oh, they don't look accurate. Let's slow down a bit. We are way fast. Maneuverability's okay. It manoeuvres like a larger ship, that's okay. Okay, we slowed ourselves right down, that's good. A bit better with the gunnery. 2 rounds. Nearly got through the armour. Okay. Speed's looking better. The guns are a bit lackluster, aren't they? .3 into the wind. Slowing down slightly. The guns do reload nicely. Good. Alright, at close range. Okay, he's down to sinking stage. There's no front bow chasers, there's no stern defense guns. So it's all sideways. There's no armour on this thing. It is a trading ship. So it's just a bigger brig without the advantages of the brig. Oh. Okay. Job's done. Four salvos. Against a small ship. So gunnery's not good. What the heck? Lumber? Yeah, this isn't good. I don't think I think this should be at 2,000, 2,100. I think the cargo hold's a bit small. Well, it's effective against that. Right, let's have a look now downwind. So let's go out to sea. So downwind. There. Let's have a look at what it does. Yeah, this is fast. Yeah, that is very fast. That's 30 knots. How we're looking going back upwind. Or a crosswind is... well... oh, we're losing a lot of speed there. Okay, that's back down to 20. Upwind we have... not a lot. Yeah, for the size of cargo hold, it's fast, but it's not that good. Alright, 18. We're looking at 18 to 30 knots. That's a big disparity, isn't it? Okay, what about price? Click the right button. It's rank 5 ship. No. Ignore green ones, because green ones are rubbish. So a basic one of these coming at 136. And we need to compare it to that. Basic one of these is currently coming in at what? Half the price for a better speed. I think I'll take the trader's brig. So if you're starting out, or you don't have a lot of funds, yeah, it's an okay ship. But at 130 compared to 60, current prices, accepted that these are high, and are usually about half this. You can get these ships for half these prices, or just ask somebody to make them for you. Because these ships are very easy to make, as you can see. I can make them. And I haven't really done that much crafting. Yeah. My conclusion is go for a cheap trader's brig. You're gonna get a better return, aren't you, for your investment? You may want to upgrade if you're still on low funds to something like this, but you're going to lose your shallow water ports. So if you are in as a pirate, I can only speak as a pirate because that's what I am. If you're in this area, you'd be losing like that shallow water. That's shallow water. That's shallow water. That's shallow water. You'd be losing 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you'd be losing 4 ports access. Or access to 4 ports, sorry. Put it in English. You're gaining 200. And I can buy 2 traders' brigs. Put them in fleet. Gain cargo hold. Space. And have access to all ports and a better sailing profile where I can sail into the wind. This doesn't sail into the wind. Okay. Lumber. What would I want lumber for? I don't think I would. Get rid of this stuff. I'm not keeping it. So the next ship up from this is the Indiaman. You can tell it's bigger. It does have the extra deck, but those guns are pretty rubbish on that top deck and can be ignored mostly. And this ship is slower by a couple of knots. Really? Can I go upwind with that? Snow? Oh, he's stopping. So the snow is massive compared to a brig. I'm heading a crosswind. Left is there. I'll stop here. This ship seems a bit more balanced. The Indiaman. It's got large guns. A slightly higher battle rating, but not by much. And we do have a stern. I need to be heading downwind, don't I? So I need to go left. But you might notice I'm not going to full sails because of my positioning. And that's the snow. She's a pretty slow ship. That snow seems to be trying to get away from me. Yeah, that's a lot better on that. I'm just going to go up to full sail so we can get some speed going. That'll be enough. Won't need more than 12 knots, God. Yeah, I feel the guns on this are better. Seem to definitely carry a better punch, but you're going to be paying an awful lot of money for these. Current valuation, according to what we've just seen, about 200,000, but bet they're asking more. Right, we certainly carved through the snow. I think speed and effectiveness, this is a better balance. Give it a bit extra. He's leaking slightly. And he's gone. Alright, yeah. Alright. A lot more cumbersome to sail this thing. I think as long as you know your speeds and your positioning, then you're fine with this thing. Not as easy, but... This is a big but. Look at that cargo hold. Yeah. So whereas before I could only take out 2 ships, I can now take out 4. I'd say on efficiency, this is my favourite. The Indian. The pirating around ain't so bad. 18 knots. So we're doing it better against the wind. But we're not as fast downwind. Okay. It's not a 30 knot mover. 25? Yeah, okay. I think that's fast enough. We need to stay upwind of this guy. Alright, just manoeuvre you into place. Out there. Bit close. Not good. Never mind. But we do need to use full sails for a chase on a brig. And it's going to take us a while to get up to speed, isn't it? Because it's a larger ship. I mean, one of the objectives you could try and do, I suppose, in this ship is get in front of your opponent and chain the sails down. You can start in front of them. But then they're just more likely to turn away. He's going directly into the wind. Oh my god, he's going to go backwards turning. Okay. There was a brig in distress. The thing is, this has a lot more hit points. So, if you're going to be in a Le Gros Venture and you take on another Le Gros Venture, one, it's a fair fight, and with the setup of the ship being fast, you're going to take an awful lot of damage. You might even get sunk. Don't think that's going to happen to this ship. Right, I'm happy. Let's take this guy out. Wow, one shot, half his ship's gone. That's a bit of a difference. We've still got the 12 knots speed going. Longer reload. I don't think that matters if all you need is 2 broadsides. Yeah, all we needed was 2 broadsides. So this is definitely a brig killer. That brig stood absolutely no chance. Why does it keep giving me this iron ore? My god, 2 ships down and we're not even, well, we're at quarter full. Okay. So my conclusion is, yeah, for brigs, the Le Gros Venture is probably okay. Anything bigger, you're going to start to struggle. That looks like a plane, it isn't. Just wondering why it was moving so fast. Huh. Gives me a chance to look at the state of the map, doesn't it? State of the map at the moment? Yeah. You're next to the chopping block, are you? We have no pirate attack here. Okay. Right. Noted. Yeah, he's definitely running away. That's a cutter. Oh, to attack that trader's brig, I would need a left-hand side. Alright. Looks okay. I'm just in this area because I know that there's a few traders around here. Haven't decided what to do about this area. I'm using it at the moment, really, to test out ships. It certainly isn't my main play area anymore. That's for certain. Too many port attacks. Making it a very unstable region for my ports if I want to have a port here. It can come under attack at any time, so I keep an empty port going, that's about it really. It just makes sense. So we're hitting about 25 knots on the crosswind. Good crosswind ship then. Usually a sign of a good all-rounder. I have been toying with a couple of ideas for this region with the map to see whether in the future I might be able to open up a bit more of a business here. Pirating, that is. That's about right. This thing's going to get the drop on me. I can't speed up at that angle. Okay. Noted. So I didn't get it quite right. You'll see what I mean now when it just zooms forwards without me. So we'll have to turn to 180. Not a great position to be in, but yeah, he's definitely pulling away. Let's get this speed going. One of the tricks to this ship is always be slightly upwind. You can gain maximum acceleration. Okay, we're up to the 11. 12. Not bad. 12. Okay, 12 will do. Pull back across wind. There we go. And reel them in. Bit like fishing. 12 knots across wind, that's good. If you try and do a crosswind directly, you'll only get to about, what, 11 and a half, if that. So you have to do an acceleration run before you can actually manoeuvre across wind. Now he's manoeuvring upwind slightly. We can do a little upwind, but not a lot. Nice bounce. So I'm going to let him go across my bow. So we can keep our speed. Just keep nudging it to the left a little. Looking good. What I'm looking for is the cut-off point where the speed starts to decrease. Angle's looking good. I think I can hold there. Okay, just a bit more. That should be fine. Now that's looking good. So at no point have I tried to steer the ship into the wind. I've just been getting it across wind. Now he's trying to manoeuvre his back guns onto me. And failing. Alright. Bit of splash there. Wow, half his ship disappeared. Okay. Do need to slow down a little bit. Go. And as we know, it only takes 2 broadsides, so pretty straightforward once you've caught them. Just doing micro adjustments now. So it's pirating made easy, I think, this. Really. For me, anyway. I mean, this ship suits my style. It's got that chase to it. I like the chase there. North is a bad direction. Okay. Let's go north then. That's another problem with the Spanish taking over. Traders that are now pirate. Yeah. Looking at this, I think the Indiaman is still coming out on top. Let's go and have a look at prices. Monty's here. This is under battle today. probably be Spanish tomorrow. So I'll just pop in and wave goodbye. So this is a rank 5, I think. Yeah, prices. Yeah, you can... There's this massive jump going on. I wouldn't pay these prices, so this is a case of make your own. So the Indiaman can be a little difficult to get hold of. Definitely, well, probably not a starter ship. I mean, I didn't pay for this ship. We look at the bottom left-hand corner. It says crafted by C6 Sil. That's my mate. Although I did give him the crafting materials for. Oh. Do I want any of this? Don't want that. Lancashire iron. Corals. Nah. Get rid of that. Indian bay leaf. Nah. Yeah, whatever. So for pirating purposes, and I think that is reflected in prices on the auction house. Yeah. That'll do. I think general consensus is that people want this ship. So my crafting next week will be, well, my goal will be really to make this ship. I can replace it if it gets sunk. So if you're crafting ships, your objective is to find a sweet spot, because otherwise it's going to cost you too much. And as we know, I don't do a lot of crafting. I do once a week. Just been doing Wednesdays. So I've got plenty of crafting materials. It's just hemp. find that interesting that I don't seem to have enough of that one item. There's a trader's brig, I thought it was. Not really watching. Pop ourselves on a southwest for intercept. We need to be on the other side of it and behind. Okay. Yeah. I like it. I like the ship. I liked it when I was sorting it out and getting it, you know, up to speed type of thing. And I liked it quite a lot. Alright, we're coming into the target area. Okay, I want to be on its right hand side and behind. That's about there. There we go. Going the wrong way. He's turning left. I went a bit fast on the setup there. Not the best. He turns right, I'll be very surprised. He is? Okay. I'm surprised. So he didn't really get a good head start on me because of that. Fair enough. Just waiting on speed. Looking good. .6, slower. Interesting. That's a good shot though. And we've got land. There's a little bit of a problem. What are we going to do about it? Cut round the back of him. to do something, aren't we? Better start slowing down. Otherwise, we're gonna beach. So I'm going into the wind on purpose. So I don't like what he's doing. And we're stopping our ship. Those angles are absolutely rubbish for us. Ooh, nice graphics card. Alright, we can speed back up again now. Yeah, he turned the other way, did he? Well, he didn't do that very well. We can head out back out of these shallows, I think. Yeah, I just turned my ship a full 360. I'm still on him. And he's down. Hell of a good ship. Hello there, Kowalski. Yeah, it's a bit of a farm with the Indiaman. I've been looking at the Legros venture as a cheaper alternative, like 10 times cheaper to get hold of one, and it's okay, but I don't find it as good. If you've got an Indiaman, you may as well use it. Not really finding it appropriate for the task that I'm after anyway. West is down, north is up. Right. So I did take a look. It's I'd say it's an okay ship, but it's actually quite good. Pricing wise, I'm finding that this is not a good starter ship. Not for people who want to get into the game pirating anyway. It's a bit rare. It's hard to get hold of. So I was looking at alternatives that I could suggest, and the Legros Venture is okay as an alternative. I think the alternative to this is the Trader's Brig. Yeah, just have a bigger trader, yeah. Yeah, that's the problem I've got. It's too pricey for beginners. not the kind of investment you'd want to be making. It's currently at 1 million plus on the markets, which in my mind is a little ridiculous. Around about there. Looking good. Rotterdam will be a good alternative. Zero, yes. Yeah, I mean that's DLC, isn't it? If you like the game and you want to spend money on it, then yeah, the Rotterdam's a very good alternative, I would think. So in crafting, I'm up to the Le Gros Venture. Next week I'm hoping to get up to the Indiaman. But I'm only doing crafting 1 day a week, and I'm only making like 3 or 4 ships at a time, so my crafting XP isn't going through the roof. We can't get the speed at this angle. We'll have to go to the white swing. Lots of crew. I haven't looked at its stats. It's not something I'll be doing. I'm finding that this is good enough. I mean, I'm out for a good hour at a time, battling away on this size ship. If I go for a larger ship, it's going to take me like 2 to 3 hours to fill the goddamn thing up with cargo. Well, I came across a big problem with the Le Gros Venture. The big problem is, if you take on another Le Gros Venture and you're using, well, what it isn't a warship, or a bigger ship, you can sink. There we go, got the angle. I've been experiencing problems with buying proper cannons at Kingston. Looks like there are no crafters left alive. Wow, that's weird. I mean, on these ships I use mediums, so that's bought straight from the market, the Admiralty. I don't rely on other players for it. Long guns I'll use on the warships, but not on traders. Carronades I also don't usually use that much, but that's personal preference and play style. That's not because they're no good. They're very good. But the amount of damage that medium salvo does on that brig is perfect for me. Yeah, it can be, so that Rotterdam with longs is a farming machine. Got you. Yeah, I can understand that. Simplest way around that is make your own guns. Yeah, that's a 2 salvo kill. sweet. Making your own long guns? Nah. It's dirt cheap. Once you got a week's worth of farming in, because I mean, that's the reason I do weekly crafting, is really so that I can stockpile. Hey, it's Myriad. Oh, I'm gonna get your name wrong again. Myriad. Oh yeah. Yeah, I tend to stockpile. So when it comes to crafting itself, I rarely do it. I just stockpile over a week, and then if I think I've got excess, I'll do a bit of crafting. There's no other alternatives. Yeah, the Indiaman's the biggest ship that you can craft, isn't it? Rotterdam's the upgrade, but it's a DLC. I mean, that makes, again, business sense, but maybe not good. I mean, at the end of the day, I've been using double trader brigs to finance the crafting infrastructure. It's only rarely do I bring this out to do anything. We can go northwest. Excellent. But for success, this is better, I think, than 2 trader brigs. Although I find the trader brigs more fun to play. I will admit that. Where are we? Okay. Yeah, there's something I want to look at. Alright. Should pop import. Ah, well, in a minute we'll pop import. Yeah, there's no alternatives to Rotterdam if you want the largest cargo ship. Definitely agree with that. Yeah. Yeah, I think the brigs are the funniest. Just wondering where to attack this from. Gotta be careful here, haven't I? Alright. That's the worst angle ever. I want to be on the other side of this guy. He's going into port, is he? I think he is. Oof. That was a bad one. Case of PvP, not much chance of surviving on a trader. Put guns on it. You'll be surprised. Take it both of you play the seasonal server, yes? I don't know of any other server currently available, so yes. Yeah, seasonal. To me, if they do a seasonal wipe, it doesn't bother me. It don't bother me at all. It just evens the playing field out, resets the ports, and makes it all fun again. Looking at the speed on this trader's snow, it's pretty damn slow, isn't it? There are almost no people at non-seasonal server and even less on PV1. Yeah, I mean, okay, so you lose everything, you start again. Doesn't bother me. I don't find that to be a problem. I mean, there is the captain's chest that you can carry stuff over on, which is a slight advantage to the experienced player. And there's enough PvE on this server for a PvE player. I mean, I only stream the PvE side, obviously. PvP, there's plenty of it, if you want it. Oh god, this ship that we're attacking is slow. D-power. We're going way too fast. Still have 3 encyclopedias. Still learning. Awesome. I don't think I've got much in mind. I think I've just used it as spare space to throw permits for building ships. Don't really have anything interesting in here. This shows the difference between the snow and the brig. Got twice as much armour, got twice as much health, it's got everything. It's double a brig. And quite good firepower on the snow. But to be honest, I doubt I'll be taking much over if there is a wipe. And I mean if. I'm not overly sure at this point in time if there is going to be one or not. Yeah, the snow's a lot bigger target. It's about twice the height, isn't it? I mean, it's an easy target. Yeah, it's one of those things. If you know how to play the game, it honestly doesn't matter. Oh, he's dead. So, I think for beginner players, if it's off-putting, it's only because they're not certain of how progression works. Progression in this game is just time. He's fully dead now. You got enough crew for the Vic? Yeah. I mean, if you're not logging in, that's because either you got nothing. Oh my god. You got nothing to aim for, or you've got no reason to. It's a fun aspect. Are you going to have fun? I mean, I plan out a week ahead, and I make sure that the streams that I do are in a period where I can just do anything I want. So the rest of my time is actually just building up infrastructure and crafting mats. I just got some money. With bigger ships, dispersion waves does cause problems. Yeah, can do. I'm finding that the Vic is, on the setup that I've used, very stable. Very stable, well, how can you put it? A bit more like a turret, rather than something that's mobile. It's pretty interesting. We just got silver ingots. I'm not selling them. What are we going to get 29 from? Ah, well, never mind. Somebody else can worry about that. Mosaic. Ugh. Mosaic. I'm interested in it, but not much. I'm not collecting wood here. It's too far away from Mortimer to be bothered. I'm keeping that. Mint. You've been using medium guns only. No long guns or carronades. In a clan but not active. No point. Oh, that's a shame. That is a shame. That's one of the downsides, I think, due to the amount of time that this season's been going. Quite a lot of the clans are pretty non-active. Corsican Mint. Nah. Get rid. Medicinal bark. That's triggering a memory. That is triggering a memory. Better keep that just in case. Rubber. That triggers a memory. Get rid. That wasn't a bad one. That was a pretty good run. So this is the cheap version, the Legros Venture. Interesting. Yeah, the medium cannons are pretty weak at longer distances, and the dispersion on them's pretty rubbish, so you are looking at using faster ships to close distance all the time. So what is this ship good at? Downwind sailing. Which is what I'm about to use it for. So this, downwind, acts like a brig. Upwind, it acts like a frigate. So it's got a massive disparity between downwind and upwind sailing. We're hitting 29, 30 knots downwind, so it's like a brig. As soon as you turn it upwind though, you're going to get half. Trading is how I amass money. Monies. But I do safe trading. Ah, there's snow. Whoa! Snow's a downwinder. And I just stuck myself into the wind like an idiot. Why? Yeah, I mean, I budget for what I do. I never spend more than I've got coming in. So, over the time that I've been playing, my finances have been growing. I should be able to work it out, actually. But if I earn 300,000 reals in a day trading, I might spend 150, half of it, 200. Right, well I messed that up. And I've just messed up again. Let's get it the way. Not too bothered because that trader's snow is going to go straight into the land. Probably. Yeah, he's headed landwise. Yeah, I mean, Save Zone is a good place for trading and doing the missions at the same time. Acceleration on this ship's good. I'll give it that. Get it downwind because it's a downwind sail. And it's fine. That land's way too close. Now, this is the problem with this ship. Yeah, we've got the speed alright. Depower that. That's a huge lack of damage, isn't it? Wind shadow, good. They're going to our sails, we're really outpacing this guy. Looks like the Hermel. Can't really hunt solo. Should be able to. We are way overspeeding this. Can't even get a target. Depends what you want to hunt. I find XP wise, you don't really need much. Better power that back up. Now we're slowed. Fourths. Yeah, fourth rates. are probably the best area of XP you can get in the game for the amount of effort, I would think. This is taking a little while to get through a snow. We're in the right position. And it's why I'm not in favour of saying this is a good final ship. As a beginner ship, yeah, cheap, cheerful. Pick them up around 60 or 70,000 reals if you're on a lucky day. But the guns on it are very, as it's a trader ship, the guns on it are very lacking. They're good enough, but yeah, we haven't even gotten down to sinkage yet. And we're running out of space. I think force are probably the best hunting you can go. Solo force, yeah, definitely. We virtually have to stop here. We're deep water. And we're heading shallow. Hopefully this will be sinkage. It is. Yeah, okay. Right, we have to keep out of these shallows. So this guy's being a skunk. I'm just gonna hold here. The snow doesn't like going into the wind. Ah. I don't actually need to go anywhere. He's sinking, by the way. Have you tried farm some money onboarding NPCs? No. No, I would find that very time consuming. My boarding activities, I'm not that good at it. My play style is hunting traders, and I find that the ships that they offer aren't worth boarding or keeping. Because trader ships are usually, what, 5th, 6th and 7th rates? You can make them easily and make them better using proper woods. So does anybody know what this guy's actually trying to do? I'm running at 2.9 knots and he's sinking. He's desperately trying not to get into me gun sights. I can tell that. Normal NPC stuff, yeah. Alright, that tells me the gun sights are open. That's what I was waiting for. There's not really much to shoot at here. Oh well. Bless him. We did get cactus though. Cactus is good. Now I was aiming to go to this port here, San Mateo. Available for all by CFS. And I want to talk about this. So these yellow pluses, available for all. I'm very suspicious about it, because CFS are Spanish. So as we know, this can do 30 knots downwind. Let's look at the upwind. No, we're accelerating. $15, 16, 17. Some clans that just open their ports, maybe those ports bring them good money, perhaps. No. Well, you can check that. 515,000. So it's made $500,000 since it was taken over, what? Nearly a week ago? That means they had stuff to trade there. Stocked up. How do I know that? I can compare it to other ports. Let's look for another port of theirs. Half as much. They had stuff there. 128k. That's been dumped with materials. 610k. 150. 97. 51. Big disparity. So there's massive disparity going on. Doesn't tell you. God damn it. Have a peek at the home port there, but you're not allowed to. Crosswind, this is still slow. So what they're doing is they're taking over the port, they're dumping out the stuff they've been saving up. That's obviously showing up on the taxes. You think that's 10% is $500,000. A lot of stuff got dumped out there. I'm allowed to be, I'm in a trade ship, so I'm allowed to dock. That's not a problem. What is a problem to me is yeah, I've got enough. That. I can use this as a port. What's the problem? Well, the problem is my nation isn't in control of this port. So I can't actually stock anything here. At any point in time, I think there might be a week's cooldown or a day's cooldown or some kind of cooldown on changing the port status. There should be, and there probably is. They can turn that into Spanish at any time they want. Which means that I have to evac. I get 24 hours to evac. With no warning. And their change of mind won't show up on here. Like I know Ayamonte's going. Possibly to change over to Spanish. It won't show up on here. So without warning, that can go Spanish at any time. It will probably flash on the map if it's changing. Can't confirm that though. So I don't know how that's handled, the mechanics of the game. So I can't give out advice to people saying, yeah, it's okay, San Mateo's, it's a free port, doesn't matter, use it. Unless you're Spanish, So they've gone for that one. Now the reason it's been made a free port is not to encourage trade. It's to encourage PvP. I can take missions from here. St. Mary's, New Smyrna. St. Mary's PvP. New Smyrna's down here, isn't it? So that's PvE. So this is on the border. So people taking these missions just to try and get some easy cash. That's interesting. Are going to find themselves getting half and half PvE and PvP. And that is usually the case. Sometimes it tends towards PvP in this port. I know that from past experience. I don't really... It's a gold chest though. No, I don't. I'm not that desperate. So it's got a Spanish flag, you can use all of its facilities, and word of warning, don't. Just don't do it. Might be a free trade port, just means that you can use menus. I would not use the warehouse, as that could cause a little bit of a problem in your future. And you'd have to keep an eye on the maps. I keep an eye on the maps anyway, but... so this clan has decided to do this to encourage PvP. And that's the honest truth. That's the decision behind it. It's not to encourage trade. This place trades in... Let's find out. Let's take a closer look at this. Cocoa, Norwegian fox fur coming into here. Neither of those two items are high value. Norwegian fox fur's medium to low. Cocoa's low. Nah, it's not a trade place. Somebody had a load of Norwegian fox fur they wanted to dump off in from Spain. I can tell you that. And this one, cactus and livestock, both low value at San Mateo. Medium to low. That's why the cactus rang a bell. Okay. I can actually trade it in here. I'm not going to because it's owned by Spain. They get my money. That's not going to happen. Interesting. Yeah, this place, when I saw it go neutral, and it's the same place that's being held by places like San Sebastian, which are not neutral, I realised they're not trying to make this into a trade coast. They're doing it for a different reason. Because if this was wanting to be a trade coast, that would be neutral. That would be neutral. That would be neutral. Yeah, there'd be a few more neutralities knocking around. That's a trade coast. That's a trade hub. That's what a trade hub looks like. These people are doing it for trade. Maybe not that one, that sounds like PvP. So that one smells... That's PvP. I think that's encouraging PvP. Yeah, pirates in France. It's looking a bit dodgy. That's trade. But again, that's in a bad position for trade. So you can tell. Possible trade, but that looks PvP-ish to me, because that's a natural, that's a player-owned one. Star means it's normal. A plus means it's player. Yeah. You can see the difference straight off. This doesn't look right. They might try and disguise it a bit more, I suppose. We'll see. We'll see after they finish taking the ports. Because I have no doubts they will. And then if they've got any sense, they'll have funneled all the pirates into this port. They'll then change it back over to normal Spanish. That'd be funny. Right, just need a quick bio, and then might try and do something dangerous with this ship. Oh. Yeah. San Mateo's a special case, I think, for me, because I know something about it. I have more knowledge of this port than most. I know that quite a few pirate players were operating out of San Mateo. Enough to make me suspect there were at least one or two clans here. Also, from the general chat I watched when the takeover bid went off from this port, and how people reacted. Quite interesting. But I can use that port if I wanted to. I think I'll keep it open for now. Might come in handy, but I doubt it. I doubt I will be spending much investment there. So, everything I've said about the Le Gros Venture so far, there's a problem with it. A big problem with it. And that is that this is not the biggest trading ship in the game. So for beginners, yeah, okay, fine. Brigs, trader brigs, trader cutters even, if you can get your positioning right. Snows, yeah, okay, not a problem. But there is a problem. Oh, could have dumped my cactus off, couldn't I? Yeah, but I'm not that interested in giving them money. And there is a ship out here, which I can't find right now to show you, which is called the Le Gros Venture. It's a trader ship. But no, we're sailing it, but it's also an NPC. And it carries more valuable goods on it. Does anybody see the problem? Well, yeah, you're in a very weak Le Gros Venture, and you want to try and take down a trading ship, which is a Le Gros Venture. It's an even fight. Now, unbeknownst to a lot of people, Isla Madora, yeah, all the safe zones. It was a good hunting spot for PvP. Yeah, it was. Isla Madora. Yeah, because it was very accessible by the Spanish. And the Americans had most of this coast, if I remember rightly, when the USA was an actual faction within the game. That was a long time ago. So in an even fight, this ship doesn't fare very well. In fact, this ship does very badly. I can't believe I'm doing this. Come on, speed up, Mr. Snow. This is ridiculous. There's your warning shot. There's my warning shot. At least you hit me. So against smaller ships, this is okay. Against ships of equal size, be careful. You could be in trouble. I've tried a couple of Le Gros Ventures on it, and both of them I required repairs. Yeah, okay, it's one repair, so what? They weren't particularly good fights. Right, we'll actually aim at him this time. We're at half sails. Trying to keep my speed down by waggling. Yeah, it's the low firepower. Does hurt this ship a little bit. Just is undergunned slightly. Not a problem at the end of the day, because you do have a lot of choices of other ships to go for, as I've shown. But if you make a mistake and you do take on the wrong ship, well, you're going to suffer. No doubt about that. I'm just wondering if I can depower this or not. Yeah, we're going to have to. It's easier to fight from the rear of the snow than it is from the front, but hey ho, this is where we find ourselves. Better waggle. Still faster than our heavier ships. Yeah, this is definitely faster. Absolutely. Funny thing is, I haven't had to use the speed because I've been using position instead. Well, this does have the backup of a good 14 to 15 knots, if you need it. So, running away from other ships. I should talk about that, shouldn't I? The PvP aspect. If you're a trader, and you're trading in PvP areas, think carefully. Firstly, carry guns, obviously. Secondly, are you there to outrun any opponent that may want to take your goods? If you are, don't go there. If you're not prepared to fight, don't do it. That's my best advice. I've had the experience of watching chat where they're saying, oh, I couldn't outrun such and such a person. Well, why were you trying to? Yeah, you don't need to use anything rather than a light woods for trading in PvP areas. I trade in PvP areas. I have been sunk on my trading routes 0 times. I'm not good at the game. I'm not the best player out there that there is. There are better... well, I would say 50% of the server's better than me. I'm average. It's the decisions you make before you do the run. Due to low online? Can be. That might have something to do with that. Might also be the choice of routes I've been taking. So, choice of route, choice of ship to do the run. Other factors are, am I scared of PvP? Am I going to be running away? No. Am I going to take any opponent on? Yeah. How many ships do I sail? 2. To increase my odds of success in a PvP fight. Might lose one of them. Yeah, you can minimise your problems with it by looking at it differently. Oh, got another drop. interesting. So instead of being a scared trader, be an aggressive trader, but at the same time take every precaution you can not to put yourself in a position where you're going to lose your ship. This is not going after a trader's cutter. Actually, we could show that one, couldn't we? Yeah, okay. There is a way of doing it. I'll see if I can do it. Longer trade runs are more profitable, I will admit that. And I do use quite long trade runs at times. Anything up to 2 hours is quite okay by me. Right, this is going upwind. Alright, let's have a look at your circle, mate. I need to be going downwind at the start. So aim to be at the front of his circle here. That might work. What changes need to be done to the game to make it more popular? Advertising. That's the only change to this game that is required. Simple as. It's never been advertised. People don't even know it exists. Which way is it gonna go? Okay, 1 2 2 2 3 2. Turn to your right. I haven't pressed the 2 button, that's why. So this is the trickiest one to do of all. Convergence 250, that would do nicely. Right, we've got the speed. Do we have the timing? .6 knots across wind behind a cutter. We do not have the strength of guns to take him out straight away, so I've loaded chain. Yeah, it's a unique game. Well, sort of. I'm gonna go down to 100 meters. I need to aim nearly at the top of his mast. There. Got it. Nearly got it. Now we need to slow down. I'm going back to 250. Yeah, it's just that this game isn't on anybody's radar. It's a beautiful game. It will attract a good player base. I think we've got him actually. What's it? 97, that'll do. 2-1. Yeah, that'll do. Open beta and release where online close to 900 to 1,000, yes. But it was, at the time, a remarkable piece of work that was being noted on the internet as that. How the hell am I going faster than this guy? Yeah! Oh, we got it. Just. Oh, we got the sail shock. That's how it works. Don't do battle sails, stay at full. We haven't got the sail shock on him. Yeah, he's pulling ahead now. Hard to hit these little things, isn't it? Ah, gotcha. Yeah, you got some water going in. So that's the difficulty. Because we're actually having to sail into the wind. I've got to keep full sails up. That means the ship is tilting, and you can see a light brown line at the bottom. Now, if that guy had shot that light brown line properly, I'd be sinking right now. If that was a player, I'd be dead. I'd be in a lot of trouble right now. Right, it's sinking. So yeah, at the beginning of this game's history, it was very well received. And that player base stuck with them up to a point. And I think the point where people left was at the time when radical changes were being made, really for no reason. I mean, it said it was for balancing, but it was to turn the gameplay into try and make it faster, to appeal to a lot more people. We're just trying to speed up the gameplay. And that was a mistake, because that's not what people were playing it for. The original player base of this game wanted a slow game, because that's what sets it apart from, or set it apart at that time, from other games. And still does today. But these battles, now that I'm doing it, oh god, more good drops, are a lot faster than they used to be. Every single battle when I first played this game over 10 years ago would have taken me over an hour. But saying that, I wouldn't have just got an XP at the end of it. I would have got reals as well. So taking on first-rate ships was actually worth it. You get like $250,000 just for a battle. And that made XPing and battling profitable. I wanted a Lagro Venture. We'll leave the snow. So the game was remarkably different in its fundamental game loop. Nowadays, battling, yeah, if you want some XP, you're not going to get rich fighting first rate. Back in the day, I was getting rich battling first rate. So now, when I came back to the game this time round, my whole gameplay changed. I became a true pirate. And I like it. I liked what had happened. It forced me to think differently. It forced me to play the game differently. And I actually enjoy it. I like this because I'm now using small ships, whereas before I was only using first rates. So my diversity of play is a lot higher now than it was back then. And that's due to some radical changes and then some changes back towards where things worked properly. Lots of cheeky moments, yeah, where in PvP people could build their ships a few times, almost from cheese to brand new, yeah. Up to a few times per battle, yeah, you could heal indefinitely, couldn't you? You could repair next to indefinitely anyway. There were some cases where permanent repairs could be initiated. But I think that's where the game excels. It is these small ships, which are a lot more fun. I have a first rate, it's a DLC, it's the Vic. Do I play it? I haven't played it in over a week. I've been busy researching these little ditty things and finding out how to get them to work. Alright, I'm not ignoring two in a row. 80% repairs, yes. Bit weird. 2 trader snows. Really? That one's the easiest one to get hold of. He's already going in the right direction. You have the Vic and the Anna. Yeah, just break them down for resources. Yeah, that's exactly what I do. I don't know which way he's going to go now. I'm right in front of him. Hull repairs are still strong at the moment, I think, but mileage may vary. It's not something you often see me use, unless I get myself into a real pickle. And I don't mean the ship. Although it is a ship I would never sail. I just chained that, didn't I? No. Which way is he going to go? He's not... I don't think he's going to move off course. Oh, he has done a little. Okay. We could cut across him, that'd save time. So yeah, it's a remarkable difference in tactics playing it now. And I've spent more time researching activities of PvP on the map, where the PvPers are, finding safe trade routes, trying to make good decisions about my trades. I mean, the basics of trading are still the same: buy low, sell high. I don't flip items on the market. I don't see the point. It's not fun to me. So it's been what I could say a good problem-solving time that I've had in the past month or two. Trying to get things working in my favour. A lot of the problems of the past, the reasons why I stopped playing initially, one of those was the ridiculous imbalance in hull repairs and ships and the damages that they could do. I mean, I think I played for about 3 months to 6 months, somewhere about there. And the end realisation was, yeah, I could play this game indefinitely, it's a good game for me, but at the same time I wasn't trading at that stage because I could get enough money just out of battling, and the battling imbalances were just getting annoying. These damage rules, even though we're doing lower damage, ships are weaker, it does even the playing field. I mean, I've sunk one Vic in a PvE battle. That was unheard of back in the day. Unheard of. Against 4th rates. Not something I'm proud of. I made too many mistakes on that one. Just bad decisions by me. And I prefer that as the outcome to what it used to be. Which really didn't matter about your decisions. If you had a superior ship, you won full stop. I was taking in Laotian against fleets of 5 or 6. But there was no way on the planet could they win in PvE at all. This snow could sink me if it was sailed properly. At the moment it's just done bugger all to me. Don't know why. That snow is a damn sight better ship than the one I'm sailing. Combat-wise. Trading-wise, not so hot. Which is why I don't have any. But I'm just picking this thing to pieces quite happily. That was a bad shot. I have no idea where those cannonballs went. Oh well, happens. I just think I shot the water. So I think in the last 12 months, or at least 12 months ago, whatever they did, they got it right. We got a final balance, which is not as bad as it was. And the balance now is fairly okay. I know that I'm not safe. And if I miss shots in larger ships against a large number of ships, I'm going to be in trouble at some point. We're running out of water. And things like this where I'm running out of water, I'm going to have to go in for the kill. There it is. What do I do? We stop here. We might get another. Yeah, I think we can get one more shot in before we have to stop the ship sailing in this direction, if we're really lucky. I have to turn to the right. He's already doing so. That'll do. I'm already on slow. Doesn't look like a good angle. I can't attack him. No. He can cross over that lighter line on the map. I can't. That will stop me. So let's get the hell out of here. There you go, parting gift. Snapshot. That was a handy snapshot, wasn't it? Herrings. Ah, this is the problem. The other problem. This ship isn't big enough. Stupid to say. Just not big enough. What I like to do. Yeah, okay. We'll unload. So that's the problem with this ship. It can do the smaller ships. Lagro Venture. I wouldn't advise you do it. We didn't find one to show you. Kind of damage you can expect. Which is literally all of your armour disappearing. And probably quite a lot of your hull. So on the smaller ships, position yourself, make sure you've got a good build for speed, and it can cope with it. And I mean cope. I'm not keeping that, I've already decided. That can go. Cactus, I've already decided I'm not keeping it. Herrings, herrings, herrings. Danish pickled herring. Don't know. I'll work that out later. Oops. Pearl necklace. An interesting one. There are 3 of them. Have I got any notes on that necklace? No, I think I'll skip it. I'm interested. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Camps. In here. Nah, we'll skip that. Which is why I always carry the hull repair, in case I do go up against something. No idea, can't remember, but there's something about this. Spotted it a few days back. Just thought, oh, that's where you can sell them. I'm going to double check that one. Do we have anything on this? Yeah, we've got guns. So this is what you'll be upgrading from if you're going to use the lugger overventure. I think for beginners, this is better. Did I bring repairs with me? If you're going to do this, get some goddamn repairs. And 1. I'll take 1. Never sail without them. 1 repair. I can get them free by sinking bigger ships, but nah. Or battle, or war type ships. This is a little diddy thing. I can go anywhere the hell I like. Trader's Cut looks fun. Angle of attack. As long as you're not inside 45 degrees of the upwind, you are at full speed. This is the beauty of this ship. Yeah. I'm already doing 27 knots. It's just pure speed. So I want to be top left of this thing. I actually have to slow down to be about there. Looking good. Take it. And these things are just fun. Oh, he's got a stern as well. Put that in chain. So, bad angle. Bad start position. Don't care. Problem. This has no hit points and no armor. And that's your problem. That's the only thing you gotta solve. We'll get it going across wind. because I want to cross its rear. I want to be crossing its rear at a better angle than that though. Right, we're already up to 12 knots. You can see the differences in acceleration speed and everything. 14 knots. It's pretty amazing. So we're heading upwind at 14.4 knots. I am trying to get to a particular spot. It is a cutter, so it's not going to kill me, is it? Can I take this on directly? I think I can. We're going to lose our armour. Fair enough. We'll just edge it into position now. But you can tell straight away, I don't care which way the wind's going. This makes it easier. Cutters, perfect. Perfect for this ship. It's small, it's not got good guns. It's going to shoot me. Going to hurt. I think I will have to go down to battle sails. We'll do that. It is going to shoot at me. Ow. And there's your problem. How the hell do you shoot back with these waves in the way? Gotcha. Waggle. Slow down. Turn into the wind. Try and slow down a bit. That's better. No, still speeding up. D-power. Trying to slow down the damn thing's speed, so. Wave got in the way. Look at the damage. Slow down too much, just come out of the wind a little bit. God, this is a little easy. Riding the tops of waves. It's easy to shoot. So yeah, damage taken can be quite high. You're probably thinking, well, how do you take on trader brigs then with a trader brig? How do you take on snows? Yeah. Carefully is the answer. Alright, let's shoot this bugger. You get on top of a wave, sir. Be very kind of you if you would. too late. I hit the other side of his ship. So these fights aren't straightforward. You can learn a lot from them. I'm learning how to take damage. Great. Let's have a go at him. Got a bit more, got a better distance on you that time. That was better. Just get that slow down done. See if I can finish him off. This takes a little bit more concentration than the ships. There he goes. Come in. Got him. It's why I carry a hull repair. Just look at that damage pouring in. And that's from a cutter. Smallest ship in the game. This is not a ship of war. It's 100% trader. You gonna sink anytime soon, sir? Be nice if you did. There we go. And if you remember, the Le Gros Venture, 1,900. Well, you got 1,750 here. Normally I'd use 2. I've got like 3,500. I like 3,000 to 4,000 hold capacity for doing this kind of thing. Means I can stay out longer, have a cup of coffee, chill out, relax, that kind of thing. Don't have to worry about crew or anything like that. I've got plenty of that. I'll do frigates. No thanks. What we got up here? Not showing you how to do that one. I might do a Christmas special on it. Look out for a stream titled Trader Brig versus Trader Snow. I'll show you. It's done. Trader Brig versus Trader Brig. Well, this is interesting. Because it all depends on what direction that trader brig is facing. So the first thing I would like to do is face the same direction. Alright, so it's on its normal run course, roughly. Second thing I would like to do is park behind it, as that is going to be very important. Now you can't be inside the circle, so don't be tempted to be there. Nice, okay. Takes a bit more setup. Bit close. It might randomise me from there. Nope, we got it. So what you have to do is react to his direction of travel. Remember, he starts hitting you, you're taking damage. Heavy, heavy damage. Betrayed snow hits you, you're sinking. He's going to gain distance on me. Just need to hit the right hand side slightly. Hello. He turned. Whoa, 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 he's not accelerating. Come on, dude, get up to speed so I can get to work. Well, that's interesting. Alright, let's have him. Here we go. I'm actually on the wrong side of him, I just realised. He's not fast enough. Hold my speed. Ooh. You got a shot off. Didn't do me any damage, thank God. And this is a work of art. Slowed down too much last time. That's better. Did me a little bit of damage. I don't mind his back guns. Just don't want a broadside off him. But what I'm doing is I'm defending versus his broadside, and he is turning. Okay. I don't want to be sailing into his broadside. So I am actually letting him go faster than me at times, and I'm going faster than him at times. Takes a bit of manoeuvring. And a little bit of focus. Oh, not too far. Did he turn? Well, here you got him to this. And remember, I'm turning downwind when I'm turning to fire, so that's why I'm depowering. Otherwise I will be going faster. Keep the depower on to slow down so I slot in behind him again. I've already mangled his rudder. Getting a bit close. Seems alright. Nope, did get too close to his rear end. So you've never seen this being done? It's how a smaller ship takes on a bigger ship. Oh, too early. That's better. Slight adjustments. Obviously, it now no longer matters, but to show you what kind of damage I'm going to take from a single broadside. Jimmy Gee's going to fire at me. Look at that damage. And that's why I didn't pull up alongside him. That was nearly 40% of my armour from one single broadside. Which is why I just slowed down to get out of his way again. Turning out of his guns now. There we go, he sank. But that damage was a single broadside that's showing up there. Don't go there. Even with repairs. Yeah, you'd probably win on repairs. Still be at half hull. But don't do it. Now the snow is twice as hard to kill as that guy, and has more cannons at the back and cannons at the front where you don't. how you do it. Fun. You can't go after a Lagros Venture in this ship unless you've got time and a lot of skill. But it's a very, very good fun boat to learn how to do things like that. And that, in my book, is actually hard to do. To be honest. For me it is. It takes quite a bit of focus from me. Let's roll out the big guns. Who shall we have? Doubt we'll get anything out here, that's a player. Frigates. Serbs. Essex. Nothing really much going on. So, what do I think? Let's do the conclusions. Conclusion is, this is the ship that you're after. This is the one I still play and I still use every now and again, just to go out there and brush up on my combat skills. If I feel as though I'm getting a bit rusty, or I am taking too much damage in fights, I will jump into this ship and I will go out there and purposefully pirate other trader brigs, because it's not straightforward. Buffalo hides. They remind me of something. I'm not taking it, I don't really care, it's the end of the streamers. Get rid. Traders brig, I'm leaving here for a reason. To me, I don't think this is the ship I wanted for this. I think it's better off back at your central point. I don't think it's good out here in the wilds. Indiaman's good out here in the wilds. Trader's brig is good anywhere it goes. So, when you're starting out, go for that trader's brig as soon as possible. That'll start building your finances up. If you do come across a Lagros Venture that's been properly built and is at like 13 to 14 speed, yeah, okay. Pop it in there. I think you're better off around your home port with it, just taking on whatever traders you can find or doing whatever you want to do with it. It's fine against brigs. Gets a little bit troublesome with anything bigger. The Indiaman, expensive as far as I'm concerned. Hard to get hold of, make your own, or get somebody to make one for you. Make sure it's in fur minimum, and yeah, you've got a ship for life. It's not fast, well, not the fastest ship you'll ever have, but it's a good all-rounder. It doesn't suddenly start plummeting its speed as soon as you nose it into the wind. You can actually get a good 5 to 10 degree nose into the wind with this ship, and it won't lose much speed. Whereas the Lagros will lose speed, full stop, as soon as you go to a crosswind. So the two they have very different characteristics for use. Something to be aware of. I could go and... No, I'm not going to do it. This is interesting to me. I do have you. Am I using you? Yes. I can put this as a backup here. Right, okay. Because this isn't a throwaway ship. That's fine. I think that's... In retrospect, I'm glad I didn't go for the La Grosse Ventura, because it did come up in conversation with Sil. We decided to try capturing one. Never have succeeded. I'm not that good a player. Tried. I've got the pirate frigate fitted out to do that. But never managed to stop one moving. They are pretty hefty beasties to try and stop from moving. So I will be trying that again, I think. It is something I'm interested in. Well, that's going to be a future date. Otherwise, I think I will keep plugging away at this crafting XP. Get up to craft level 3. Craft level 3, shipyard level 2. I can actually make the Indiaman. Make 2 of them. So remember to keep the permits this time instead of just dumping them. Probably a good idea. And I need more doubloons. Okay. Sorted. I'll do that. That's it. So if you want fun in this game, get back into your small ships. Get out there. Do a bit of pirating if you wish to. Or go try capture some ships. I have a little bit of that on my YouTube channel, but mostly failure. I don't succeed at everything that I try and do, so there is that. I'm human. Yeah, I like it. I like the game. I like the way it is. It suits my style of current play. If the game changes, I'll change, and we'll see if I can navigate whatever happens next. No news, no news, no news. These are just scripted events. All events. Back to June. It's every single weekend, isn't it? So insurance was a regular update back in June. That's 6 monthly. So we're expecting something around December? Possibly. You can insure your ships. Never found that worth it. Mass Gliders, yeah. Yeah, okay. There was a height modification on boarding that required ladders. And they just made books easier, yeah. But it doesn't say anything about any more updates. Second patch will deploy pre-final damage model that will feature improved balance between classes and return of proper working thickness and angling. That's been employed, because I've been using it. Thickness and angling are currently working. After testing combat and insurance, NPC port raiders will return to the Caribbean with good luck and proper balance of battle. Okay. That's been done. All of this has been done. As far as I'm aware. If I'm wrong in that, let me know. There may be a patch comes through end of December or December. But I'm not going to hold my breath. Anyway, in the meantime, take care. Get out there. And if you have a little try and have fun. Remember, it's just a game. Just get out there and have some fun. Take care. Catch you tomorrow.